everybody, Cindy A. Lewis here. Welcome. We are a couple of minutes early, but I saw some people are feeling really tired and I thought, well, maybe we should go ahead and get started. Let's see, what all we got on. Let's just say hi to everybody. Hello, everybody. Hey, Terry Lynn, thanks for being here, our moderator. And I think she might miss next week. Is that right, Terry Lynn? You might miss maybe even a couple. I don't know. We'll see. Rochelle is here. Rochelle, we love you. Everybody that's having a tough time, I'm really, really sorry to hear that. And I just appreciate you all so much. And I'm hoping that tonight we can just, you know, encourage each other, pray for each other, or whatever everybody needs. Let's just do that. And then, hey Mary, hey Sheila, hey Jacqueline, hey Sherry. I saw Tammy on. Hi Heidi. Who else is here? Maggie. Did you have to leave, Maggie, or were you still on? Oh, you're probably gonna leave. Okay, and Lori. Lori's kind of tired. She didn't get much sleep. See your kids. Oh, I'm so sorry, Rochelle. I see that. I'm so sorry. That is a tough one. Oh, I'm so sorry. That is tough. It's never easy. And then trying to encourage your kiddos, and you know, even when they're grown or practically grown. And hi Kimberly. Hi Lisa. Welcome everybody. Welcome in. Thanks for joining tonight. I'm glad you're here. Let's take our minds off of everything. Let's just do a little crafting tonight. How about that? Tonight we're going to be doing charms and dangles for Embellishment September. And then next week we're going to be doing words and talking about using words and labels in our you know, crafting for junk journals and all that. So it's going to be a fun one. And then at the end of the month, September 30th, we'll do a layer it up where we use the things that we created and put them into our journals and stuff. So tonight is charms and dangles. But if you didn't see, I did create a special freebie. It's extra, and it's so that you can print it ahead of time if you want to craft along next week. And it's some words, some phrases, more phrases kind of clustered together so you can cut them out, and they're different ones. And then if you prefer to use them as a label, there's actually 2 pages to this freebie, so you'll want to get both files whenever you download. So anyway, you know, make sure that you go over to Ko-Fi and grab that. It's a fun little extra thing. So what we do on Crafts and Games is, if you see my puppies, first of all, and you're the first one, whichever one it is, you'll get a little card from them with their picture, and then you'll get a little you know, something I've made, you know, that you can use in your crafting. And so that is there's Hondo and Gracie. She's much smaller than Hondo, and they're both my collies. And then Leo, Joy never comes. So I have 2 kitties and 2 puppies. So anyway, also we pick a color for our emojis that we post in the chat, and whatever color I select, we try to find colors that match it. It's just for fun, and it helps you post more in the chat in case you don't have something to post, because I spin the chat and I get your name, and then that's how I select the winners after our game. So Mary saw Gracie first. Yes, she was up here walking behind me, her little self, and she is just the sweetest thing. But she's really grown. She was 48.8 pounds when she went in for her little surgery. So she's really, really grown. Anyway, so thank you, Terry Lynn, for helping me with that because I didn't catch it and I was trying to see. So the color for our emoji tonight, since I'm wearing pink, we're going to go pink. I know it's not an autumn color necessarily, but we're going to go with pink. And so find all the pink emojis you can and just post away. Also, we're an encouraging bunch, and that's what we do. We encourage each other, and so be encouraging. Help each other get through the day. You know, there's a lot of things going on, and so we just want to encourage everybody and be positive, right? The Gracie picture is so cute. Yeah, she is cute in that picture, but she's grown so much. I need to do a new picture for her. Yeah. So anyway, that will be fun, and the freebie is, you know, of course, a freebie. And don't forget to enter the giveaway. In September 1st giveaway, there is, you know, a fall box of goodies that I'm giving away. So you could be drawn for that. Also, there's been, I think, 3 hidden giveaways, so don't miss those. And those will be drawn on the 30th as well. Well, let's jump in. Are there any questions about anything? Yes, your version of pink. I love that. 100 Days of Pockets is going strong. We're doing a lot of fun pockets to spur ideas in you. Of course, the instructions are open to interpretation, so you can change them up as much as you want. It seems like I've seen a lot of fun interpretations and some beautiful papers and beautiful work that you guys are doing. So thank you so much for sharing in the group and everything. So all right, I'm going to switch the screen, and if you do have questions, go ahead, post them in the chat. I'd be happy to try to answer any questions. I'll try to catch them. Actually, I'm going to try this, and that's going to be A, and then this is B. See if I can get it to work. And nope, it's not doing it. There we go. There we go. There it is. Okay, work today. All right, I'm going to put my glasses on because I'm going to be using little things. So I picked out some charms. The first thing that we're going to do is a charm dangle, and these are ones that I like to hang on the spine of my journals particularly. And this is just a swivel clasp. I get these, they're by Tim Holtz, and I'll show you what the packaging would look like, and it comes with a bunch of them in there, but this one's been used, and so it comes like this, and you can get them on Amazon. I think I have them in my little list for my storefront. These you open, you just have to squeeze it a little bit and open that like this, and it will hook on to your, you know, if you want to hook it onto your your tassel, or just if you want to hook it onto any kind of I don't know, any kind of ring, you know, if you have that. But they are pretty tight, so I like to, if I can't get it, I just use my needle nose pliers to put it back in and out, so I don't have to struggle with the you know, the strength of it too much, and I don't want to bend it in any way. But these have little links on here, and they're really fun to add charms. So these are all the charms that I have, and I'm going to zoom in a bit so you can see a little bit better, and hopefully we can get this straightened out. There we go. And then I have a bunch of jump rings here. They are all, looks like, hooked together, but you could use the size that's comfortable for you. I'm just going to take a little bit out, and I'm mixing metals tonight, so you'll see that, but I'm just going to take a jump ring, and then I'm just going to add to this, and I just hook it on to my charm. And you've seen me do this before if you've been on my channel at all, probably. And then you just squeeze it shut. Now, one thing that I do like to do is make sure that it is closed completely, because if it comes open, then of course your charm can fall off. And then you just add as many as you want. So we're going to just make one and see how many of you have Hi, Regina. Oh, it happens. So I'm just going to add a few of these on here. And you could add whatever different charms you like or whatever you have. I've got a bunch of different ones. I have butterflies and keys and watches or clocks. And then I have a bunch of cute fall ones that I picked up. Look at this cute truck. Is that the cutest little truck? Let's see, where are you? Yeah, it's just a little tiny charm, but it's cute. So we're just gonna hang it on the end down here. I think he's cute, or she, whatever a truck is, I guess. I guess it's not really either one, is it? An inanimate object, but we can play with that. So how's everybody doing other than, well, other than the things that you're, you know, sickness or surgery or, you know, family things? How's work going for everyone? Or do you work? I don't know. Has anybody been following 100 Days of Pockets? I think some of you on here have. The truck is cute, Heidi. It's really cute. And I'm kind of leaning into fall here, I say, because, you know, I am making a fall journal. But I'll mix in some other charms as well, so it can be nice and dangly. But I'm not going to put any beads on this one, but you could put beads. Oh, that's okay. Oh no, Rochelle. And Rochelle has offered one more prize this month. I have one more set from Rochelle. So that is very generous of Rochelle to give a prize. And we will have those, I'll show that one later. You've been making Christmas cards. Yay. Yay, Sheila. Thank you for following along. Oh, you're going to do a garage sale? I know San Antonio's ready for some cooler weather, right? Oh, you haven't been feeling well? I'm sorry. You know, that is just not right. You know, you just got to get to feeling better. Body to get feeling better. I know I have a friend that she dealt with some allergy stuff. A lot of allergy stuff. Yeah. Yes, you have been making pockets like crazy. That is so fun though. And the thing is, the videos are gonna be there. So if you can't do it right now, the videos and the instructions are in the description. If you haven't been able to get the booklet, that's okay. But the instructions are in each video, and you can just watch the video and do it alongside. Look at this cute little thing. Little pumpkin cupcake, I guess. Maybe it's supposed to be a latte, but it doesn't really look like a latte, does it? Okay. Let's see, where do we want to put that? That is too cute. I'll just put it down by the truck. Alright. Alright, let's see. Which way do we want it to go? This way? So cute. Let's see. Hi, Patty. Hi, Alice. Oh, she's in her hospital bed. Not feeling too good, Alice. I'm tired about it. Yeah. Yes, you are making pockets like crazy. All right, so I think this is pretty good. And then we've got these charms we can use for other things too. But look at that. Look how cute that dangle is. It's just adorable. And you've got all these little charms. And then you can mix charms into your tassels too. But I wasn't going to do tassel tonight. But look at that. Look how cute that is. Adorbs. So we've got that. And then I wasn't going to do this right now, but I'll show you. They make these little I don't know, gosh, what's the title of this? It's like a little keychain thing, but you can make rings to go on your tumblers or your, you know, mugs or whatever, just for kind of fun. Or you could even bead, you put an initial on there for your names and, you know, like for table settings or something. So anyway, I was going to show you that. They come in packages like this, and they're really cool. It just screws together, and it goes like this, and you can put it around like your Yeti or whatever, tumbler type thing, or what is the Stanley one if it has a handle. And so it goes together like that really fast. So you just take your beads and put them on there. So let's do some. Let's just, and this is the end you would want to put it on. The end that has the screw part on it. So you do have to have kind of a wide hole for your bead. So I'll do another Christmas one. Let's see. Got some Christmas beads here. I don't know if I have any more little accent pieces though. Well, maybe let's do a fall one because I have some fall accent pieces right here. Thought I did, but I must have thrown it in the bag and not had any more. Okay. So let's just do this one. Aren't these cute? Hi Trish, you made it. Yay. Jump rings. Yeah, jump rings really do help. Let's see. Autumn vibes. Oh, there's the truck. Should we do the truck? What do you guys think? I'm thankful. A little squirrel. Which one should we do? Scarecrow. Hurry, hurry, hurry. A little tree. Oh, 3 little gnomes. As a pumpkin cupcake. Another pumpkin cupcake. Oh, this one says autumn. 10 years ago. That's awesome that you can retire so young. All right, so let's just grab, now with these, like I said, because you're gonna put it in this side, you need to have a little bit bigger hole. So these go through, these are wooden beads, these go through pretty easily. And then you can get so many on, so it's pretty cool. Let's see, let's grab this one. It'll go in there. Some of them go in pretty easy, and some of them you kind of have to push them through because of the... Okay, let's see. Which did we get? Disability since 40 and 51. So you get to craft all the time, right? These are adorable. Autumn, autumn. Okay, so we want to go autumn. Okay, let's see if we can get this through here. Autumn seems to have a smaller hole. Oh, went through just really good. Look at that. All right, and then let's do orange. Should we do a yellow? Some of these, they don't drill very well, if you know what I mean. Okay, so I think we could get another one on. Let's do another like gold color. There we go. Or you could probably do one more, but I'm going to show you. Then you just fold it like this and screw it onto whatever it is that you're wanting to hang it on. And then there you go. So cute. So cute. So easy. You do craft every day. Ah, there you go, Mary. You got it. Oh, is somebody having a birthday? Who's having a birthday? Sherry? Sherry, you having a birthday today? Well, should we sing happy birthday to you? Should we? Should we do that? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sherry. Happy birthday to you. Yoo-hoo! Adorable in this. Yes, I love it. Okay, so So we've done a dangle. We've done the little cup ring. That's what I call it. I don't know if that's what everybody calls it. Then, you know, for my altered book journal, I am going to do a book bead bookmark. And so they come like this. Let me show you. Because I don't have a ring that I'm going to put on my spine. So I'm going to slide this in and I'll show you how it'll work. Hey, Wainwright Road. Okay, let's see what I got in here. Oh, that's some more. Oh, those are cute. Okay, I ordered some stuff to show you guys. So, all right, so this is what the bead bookmarks look like, and then this slides in to your journal. So I don't have on here, I don't have a ring because I'm not going to be putting that in, but I can hang this on here and it'll look really cool. So I like to put you know, beads on here. Well, you just unscrew this little end like this, and then you can slide in whatever you want. So I have some more of these cute little things. I ordered a bunch at different times, and so I saved them for tonight. Well, for this season, actually. Got a lot coming up for you guys. A lot coming up. Next month, I'll just give you a little preview or little note. Next month, we're doing Rustic North Pole Workshop. We're going to do a Christmas one because if you're trying to do cards, you're trying to do ahead, then you want to get Christmas started. Then November, we're going to jump back into gratitude and that. It's going to be a really fun month. I'll tell you more about that soon. And then Christmas, we're going to do 25 days of Christmas wonder, counting down to Christmas. So there's a lot we're going to do. I really like this candy corn, but that's going to take up a lot of my space if I use that. Let's see. How about a leaf? Where's the hole for that leaf? That one goes. Or we could do the little truck. Let's do the truck. All right. UPS just got here a day early. Is that good? Is that good? Wainwright Road. Is that you, Rhonda? I'm getting some names confused. I think. So that looks cute there. And then remember, it's going to hang down. So you want to think about how you put it on there. I wouldn't want to put it upside down, right? So, yes, the truck. And then I've got these cute little large holes, little beads. So I think those would be cute on there. And then let's pick out one more to go on here with that. Should we do that one maybe? Oh no, there's a, look how pretty that purple is. Ooh, look at that. All right, we'll see. We'll see about those. These are pretty. Let me grab some beads. Let's see, what beads do we want? I'm not going to use the wood beads again, but let's use, well, these are wooden too. I like it when I can get the foam beads also. Those are really fun to use. So these are all wood, but that's okay. That's okay. So this one's gonna go this way. Oh, look how cute that is. And then it can swivel also, which is fun. And then we've got those on that. Let's see. Let's do, do we want to do that one? And then we can put one of these at the bottom. And that's pretty good, I think. It's going to be pretty good. All right, so we're going to put that bead back on. Hi, Edith. Did you? Oh, you hadn't seen the video? Yes, they make foam beads. I have some right here. And they have a smaller hole though. So sometimes you have to have a really small hole for them. Because see the hole, how small that is? Yeah. So you kind of have to watch that. Yeah. All right. So there you go. And then I want to put something here inside this ring. You can see it. So maybe a charm, but this kit came with some of these little tassels. And I think I want to hang one on there, even though it's different metals. So I'm okay with that. So I don't have any black graphite. So we'll just go with the silver. I just need one. These are all stuck together. Look at that. Is that crazy? All right, so we're gonna do that. We're just mixing metals. We're loving on all of them, right? All right, so I'm just gonna hook this in here. Here we go. And then that is gonna hang on my spine. So I can take my book, my journal, my altar book journal, and that will hang just so cute right there. Isn't that neat? Yeah. So, okay, so we do that. All right, then we can also make a bead pin. And bead pins are so fun. How many of you have done bead pins before? So bead pin, let's see, do we want this color? Guess we could. So they just open like that, and these actually write pretty good. So if you know you're Cindy. Anyway, so this is the little part that screws off. And then you just slide your beads on there, whatever you would like to put on there. So we've got these here. So let's see. Oh, that's cute. Let's put orange. Let's see. We want that. Put this one here. And then we could take one of these cute pieces, beads with all the little glitter on there. And then I really like this as Hello Autumn, so we could put that on there. We have room for about one more, so we could just put the orange at the top, and then screw this back on. That's that easy, right? So, and then you got the really fun pin to put with your journal or to give as a gift. I love that. Oh, I love that. Magazine scraps. She made beads with magazine scraps. That's really fun. All right, the other thing I wanted to show you is they actually have keychains also, if you want to do that. So let's do gold. And it looks just like the bead bookmark, but it's actually a keychain. And again, you just unscrew the little ball at the bottom and you put in everything. You can buy extenders so you can have more beads. That's awesome too. So let's see. Let's put on a pumpkin and a bead. And we've got this one here, so we'll put that on. And we've got a little pumpkin here, and that's pretty full. So we'll just put this on here. I haven't seen the extenders, Edith. Paper beads out of music paper. I love that, Heidi. So you get to invest your time on really purposeful things, right? Crafting. I believe in crafting. I think it just gives everybody like, just is special, you know? Crafting is special. All right, so since we're using a gold, I'm going to grab a gold jump ring. And I'm going to put that at the top here. I like these little tassels too, they're fun. And I do these sometimes with the kids in our classes. They're fun to do. And then you've got that little key ring, and then you can put your keys on, or another charm down here. Why don't we put a charm since we can put our keys in there? What charm should we put, do you think? A leaf, maybe? Or should we put one of these fun charms? Oh, it doesn't go, you know, we can't do that. Let's do a leaf, or, yeah, let's do this leaf here. We could just do this leaf here. Yeah, we got silver, so we'll do that. Takes me a minute sometimes. You glue to the screw on. Yep, you can do that too, Lisa, if you don't want it to come apart. One thing that I've found sometimes is that sometimes people want to change things up. So, but if you do, follow Lisa's advice and put a little glue on there, and then it won't come off, you know. Right? So there's a little keychain too. So keychain, bookmark, bead pin, charm dangle, ring, cup ring, exposed binding, and the beads on the outside. Oh, I love that too. That's really nice. Then I wanted to show you too that you can use, and I meant to grab them, but I've got one right here. Super simple. You've seen them lately if you've been watching any of my pocket videos, is you can just take a bulb pen, and then you can add any charms on there that you want to, and just add that to ribbon or anything on your page. So like, for instance, here's a cute little key, and then let's just put love on here with the key. So we've got a key and love, and then I've got like a little thing I made, and so we'll just put this on the ribbon. Let's do it. Let's just do it right here so where it hangs down, and you can just add these to clusters, to tags, to pockets, to hang off your page. And it just adds so much, you know, just to see that little charm dangling there. You haven't been able to find the clips. Which clips? Which one? Which clips? The bulb pens, maybe? Is that what you're... They're called bulb pens. Maybe if you search bulb pens. I think I do have them. You can get them on Amazon. You can get them Temu. You can get them different places. But yeah, I love those for journals particularly. Then if you want to, you can actually, you know, do something with a paper clip. So here's a little paper clip. And let's just add a scrap of paper. Let me see what I have. I just need a scrap. Here we go. So we need a scrap, and it needs to be about 1.5 inches. So let's see. About 1.5 inches is about what you need for, or maybe 2 inches, maybe for your paper clip if you're going to do that. We're just going to take a little piece and we're just going to fold it in half. We'll just make it simple, right? Let's just make it simple. Let's try to get it even without using any kind of anything. And then I'm just going to slip this on here. I'm going to slip it on the side that I'm not going to be clipping, right? So I want to be able to clip it this way. So I'm going to slip this here. And then I think I'll just put a little glue, which I put my glue up, but I've got it right here. Hey, Cindy J. Rowe. Hi, Cynthia. All right, so I'm just going to put a little glue on here. And then glue that down. Now, this is just one way. There's so many ways to embellish and alter glue, you know, alter your pens, but we're going to just do a little, we're just going to do a little pennant look there. And then you can hang your beads on here too. So I'm going to use a bulb pen again because I like to do it that way, and it's a little bit easier. So I'm just going to put like, let's put a couple butterflies. Let's just put a big butterfly and a little butterfly on here. Kind of not too big. Let's just grab this one. Let's see, which way do I want it to go? This way. Yep. And then we'll do this little one. So we've got a couple of charms on here. And then we're just going to slip it in here. And then when it hangs down, you've got your little charm hanging with that, and it'll slide into your page. So, and I didn't embellish this at all, but you could put a word, you could put smile, you could write a word, whatever. So I haven't really done any embellishment with this yet, but just say we were going to put this in here. You could just slide it on here like that. And then it hangs like this. So nice. And so easy, really. And then, of course, I didn't embellish that, but you would want to embellish it and on all that kind of thing. All right, so I've got one more thing that I wanted to show you. I think I've got my list, but I buried it, and I'm not sure where I buried it. So, all right, so I'm going to take some twine. I'm just going to cut a piece of twine. Hi, Carla. It is like a medieval banner. Yeah, it is, sort of. All right, so I'm going to cut a piece of twine. I want it to be a little longer than my page. So I want it to be at least as long as my page, and then hang off. So then I'm going to take, I'm just going to take and make a little knot here. You don't have to do this, but this is just one way. So make a little bookmark. So then we're going to do the same thing at this top. Let's make them about the same. So we want to make another knot here. And this is just twine, right? Okay. So then you can use your twine. You can, you know, put beads on it, or you can use your jump ring, whatever you'd like to do. So we're just going to thread a bead in there. So see, that's going to stop it. And then we can take another, let's see, we've got a little, let's use this little gourd. It's cute. So then we're going to put that on here. We're just going to put that on here. And you could use smaller, like thread, if you wanted to. And then we're going to put another bead here. And you could glue this as well. So you could definitely glue it in place. And sometimes I do go ahead and do that just because I want to make sure it doesn't come apart. Let's see if I got enough room. Let's see. Oh, I just pushed it over that knot. All right, so let's see. I'm going to try to knot this real quick. I didn't leave myself much room to play with here. There's a lot of new names on here. Hi, Denise Lovett. We miss you. Yeah, life happens and we understand. We're just glad when you can join. Okay. So here, let's do this. Might have to shorten this a little bit because my beads are kind of bigger than I normally put on here. So let's see. Just want to show you another bookmark. Okay, let's push this up a little bit. Here we go. Give myself a little more room to play with here at the bottom. And so then you just knot it, and I would probably glue, but I'm not going to do that tonight. Okay, so then you've got that dangle there, and then on this end you want to do a similar. So let's do a couple of beads. So we'll do a bead. Hey Marjorie, welcome. Who else am I missing? Let's see, this one's not one to go through. This hole might not be. Oh, there it is. Trying to come out. Let's see if I can grab it. Come on. Come on. Oh, it didn't. It didn't grab the whole thing. All right. Let's see if I can do it. If not, then we'll go to a different bead. I think some of these, like I said, just don't get open enough. Okay, come on. I'll get my pokey tool and poke it in there. Poke it through. There we go. All right, so then we got that one, and then let's do another charm. Let's see, do I have one? Do I have a one out? Let's see. Let's grab a leaf. How about this one? That one's pretty. And we'll just grab this is fine. So we made a bunch of little things, and you can always add charms to ribbon and you know, your pockets. If you put some ribbon on a pocket, you can always just stick a little charm on there, and that adds to, it can make your page a little more bulky. Just be aware of that. Marjorie is me. I don't care how many times I change it. Oh, Marjorie. Okay. Changes it back? Really? Well, that's not very good, is it? Hey, Yorkie lover. Yeah, I do sometimes. I just didn't want to get glue out. I was trying to avoid glue tonight. I usually get glue or tape. You could wrap tape around it too, but I'm just trying to avoid the glue tonight. Some of these beads are just not very wide, and I should have used a different twine, but I didn't plan very well, did I? Nope. So I may have to get the glue. I know you guys are seeing me struggle. Cindy, don't do that. There is a reason behind my madness most of the time. Yes. Yeah, there you go. All right. So my fingers are going to get gluey, but that's okay. All right. Not too bad though. I didn't grab too much. Let's see if I can get that through there. Through my little hole here. Anyway, this was just a simple little bookmark you can lay inside your book pages. And you do need to measure your book page, so I didn't measure mine. And so that makes a difference. Let me see if I can get some help here. I need a third hand is what I need. Could anybody help me out? That'd be nice. Sometimes you just need an extra set of hands. That's what I say. Anyway. Well, we're going to pretend that that is tied. And so basically a really cute little way to add a bookmark inside your page and just let it hang. And then you can just make sure that it's like that. Then you have your little beads hang out. Oh, let me back up just a little bit so you can see a little better. But then you have your little beads hang out at the top and the bottom. So it's cute. Oh yeah, the crowns. Yeah, it's something to do with cotton. Oh, I want to tell you, I did find out about the hyping, and it does help you. So if you ever see a video for somebody you're watching, or for me if you want to, and it says hype this video, you can click it and it will give points to the YouTuber, and they can, you know, advance things. So anyway, that's a cute little, hi Debbie Nelson. It's a cute little bookmark, just like that. So anyway, hope you enjoyed these ideas. So we've got the paper clip, we've got the little string bookmark, we've got the keychain, we've got the pen, got the bead bookmark, the charm dangle, and the ring, cup ring. And then you've got just a little, adding a little charm onto any page. So you only hype mine. Thank you. What did it say? You're in second place for XO you earned in the live. What does that mean? Oh, Denise Levitt. Yeah. Yeah, it has to do with, no, I don't think it's a member. I think it has to do with like commenting or something. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Charms and Dangles, lots of fun. Lots of charms and fun out there, especially even jewelry. If you find like old jewelry or something like that, I was gonna grab some, but I thought, well, I have enough charms here to last forever. Then you know, you could do that too. Old jewelry, old beads. Have trouble getting rid of my old beads, which I never wear those necklaces anymore, but then I could use the beads, you know, so it's like, why I should never be buying beads ever. Or ribbon, my husband says. So anyway, all right, well, we are gonna play a game. Is everybody ready to play a game? I'm just gonna put this around here, and Junk Journal Junkie, that's my cup. Also, I haven't got them yet, but just to let everybody know, I have shirts. So if you are interested, there's going to be a warning, may contain pockets or something like that. It's a cute t-shirt or a mug. And then I completed the 100 days of pockets. So that's out too. So I'll be getting a sample to show you, and I may give one away, but we'll see. Anyway, fun stuff. Fun. Oh, thank you, Edith. That's sweet. I love that little ducky. Is that a ducky hyping me? Oh, great ideas. Hit the like button, everybody. Yeah, thank you so much. You do your own nails and have started doing nail supplies. Yes, you can. They make those little bitty tiny beads and tiny charms. Yeah, that's so awesome. I cannot do my own nails. So I can glue on nails. I had gotten them done, you know, but I can't. They grow too fast. Thanks for supporting. Yes, thank you, Edith. I really appreciate it. Game time. It is game time, everybody, and everybody loves game time. I love game time too. So tonight I am going to pull a winner for a little group of goodies. It's a little collection that Rochelle put together, and it's got a little tag she made. This is from like Nature's Lace, or I think. Anyway, really cute. And then some fun papers, a doily, some ribbon and stuff. So you don't want to miss that. That's very cool from Rochelle. And then the prizes tonight, this is for my YouTube members. So I'll pick just a prize for those that are in my YouTube. And somebody took your crown. Oh no. And so I look for the badge, and I did make new badges, but you can't see them very well. So they're really just all different colors. They look like a color splotch. So I may go back to the YouTube brand, but and then what's inside here for a YouTube member and for you know, whoever else I pull, guest check, a seed bag, a tea bag, and a little coin bag that you can use these in your junk journal. So I thought it would be fun just to give you a sampling of those. You guys are cute. All right, so today is the 16th, can you believe, of September. And I am getting ready to mail last week's, so I may be able to get this in to mail at the same time. So we're going to play a riddle game. And of course, the games are just kind of for fun, really. and see if you can guess the riddle. And that will be fun. I'm gonna try to organize these a little bit so we're not messed up. Okay. All right. So riddle number 1. Ready? I open doors, but I am small. On a chain, I charm you all. What am I? I think it's just commenting. I don't really know. I think it's a commenting thing. Ah, it's coming in. It is a key. Very good. It is a key. I'll read it again. I open doors, but I am small. On a chain, I charm you all. What am I? A key. So, like, where did I do my little key? Did I put it over here? I put it on something. Oh, I put it on here. So, little key. Yeah. All right. Number 2, riddle number 2. I jingle softly, round and bright. You hear me most on Christmas night. What am I? Except I went in first from doing the double super sticker. Oh, look at that. You sure did, Edith. Yeah, super stickers, super chatter available. Those are awesome. And, you know, of course, if you have a comment or anything, I will definitely read that. Let's see. Oh, super thanks. Those are available as well on any video. It is a bell. Very good. Very good. Okay, you guys are smart. All right. I flutter by with wings so light. I decorate journals and take flight. What am I? Do you need me to read it again? Are you there, Patty? Hi, Alice. It is a butterfly. It's a butterfly. All right, here's a fun one. I'm shiny and round. I bounce on the floor, but don't try to dangle me. I'll roll out the door. Any guesses? Alice is sleeping. Well, give her hugs for me. It's almost a ball. I'll read it once more. I'm shiny and round. I bounce on the floor. Don't try to dangle me. I'll roll out the door. What am I? Hi, Beverly. Oh, it's a marble. Just kind of goofy one. All right, next one. I'm tiny and shiny. Some say I'm a gem. I hang from a bracelet or sew in a hem. What am I? And they make all kinds of these, even foam ones. I like the foam ones. They're mushy. Mushy, 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 mushy. No. 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 Shiny would be like this one in the middle there. A bead. It's beads. Yeah, that was a tough one. All right. Try this one. I'm not a charm. I'm not a bead. I'm what you eat when you're crafting in need. What am I? Can anybody guess? That's silly. Hi, June. Hi, Caroline. I didn't see you. Lisa, Heidi, Tammy. I'm trying to keep up with everybody. I'm not a charm. I'm not a bead. I'm what you eat when you're crafting in need. What am I? A snack. Yeah. Or a cookie. Okay, last one. See if you can get it. I tick and I talk, but I'm not on the wall. As a charm, I'm vintage, collected by all. What am I? You want me to read that one again? Yeah, it was supposed to be cookie, but it could have been any snack, I guess. Black licorice. Oh, yeah. I grew up on black licorice. My dad loved black licorice. There's a place in West Virginia that made black licorice buttons that my dad absolutely loved. I don't even know if it's still there anymore. It is a watch clock charm. Yep. Good job, everybody. Well, what a fun time tonight. So let me go ahead and I am going to pull winners. So I'm going to do the YouTube winner first. It's the same as the other packets, but I'm just going to do that one first. I'll look for somebody with a badge I'm spinning to win, and let's find one. And it is Tammy. Tammy, congratulations. And then let's do these three, and then we'll do the Rochelle win. Let's see, let's do one. And if you have changed your address, Denise Levitt, congratulations. Haven't been here in a while, and then you win something. Awesome. Perfect. Make you feel welcome, right? And I'm just spinning, I promise. Jacqueline, congratulations, Jacqueline. This is my Jacqueline Potter, I think. Okay, and then one more, and it is on Trish. Congratulations, Trish Green. All right, and then let's do one more for the packet from Rochelle. Rochelle's so generous. And let's pick a winner, and it is, you can't win your own packet, Rochelle. It's Heidi Morton. Heidi Morton. Okay, and I will get her information to you. Congratulations, everybody. Oh, this is great. I hope that you have a wonderful day, wonderful rest of your week. Enter the prize giveaways. Hi, Dinah. Don't miss them. I do them for you all, and I really want you to enjoy them. So please feel free. Check out the 100 Days of Pockets videos. They're usually pretty short. The main focus is just to give you some ideas and to help you be inspired so you can make them however you want. Change them up. I even change them up sometimes. And so anyway, thanks so much for watching.